Hey everybody, today I got something that's a little bit a little different, a little bit more unusual for the channel. This is a Xiang Yu Easy Flyer. It's called. It says butterfly or bird, but it's a bird. It's an RC bird. You can see it's for ages 8 and up there, and you know, it's for kids. This is certainly not something you would probably expect an adult to be into, but you never know. But really cool. It looks like they have a blue version also. Very, very basic controls. It's more like an airplane. It's obviously not like a quadcopter or anything like that. You know, it's got just 2 channels, left and right and up and down with the throttle. It's a 3.7 volt, 70 milliamp, a little LiPo battery in there. And here it is. This is what it looks like. This is pink. My daughter absolutely loves it. She's really obsessed with birds. She's almost 8, so I'm gonna let her fly it. I have not let her fly it yet until after I got the flight review done. But as you can see, it's styrofoam. It says Puma or something is the name. It does have a little red light that lights up in it here. If you turn it on, you just press the button in here. You can see it flashes in the head. It'll go solid when it's bound. I don't know my airplane terminology much, but you get the rudders or flaps or whatever here in the back for guiding the direction. It does tend to want to go just in the left, I believe, a lot. So I'm trying to get it to fly right. It needs some adjustments. It's just styrofoam, so I need to bend some stuff to try to get it to fly more in a straight line as it goes along. The controller here's your throttle. So the higher, more throttle you give it, the faster these wings will flap on it. And this is your right and left. So really easy controls for a kid. Like I said, this is probably something that a younger girl's really going to be into, I think. Just a neat toy. The charger here is just really small USB cable with a little bitty pin connector. Like you can charge it off the controller here, and just so you can charge it in the field, and you plug it into the bottom here, and it starts charging. Or you can plug it, of course, into a wall and charge it too if you don't want to. If you want to save the AA batteries, it takes 4 AA batteries. And it takes about 20 minutes to charge. It's a very quick charge, being a 70 milliamp, and it flies really long. Like I'd say, I was getting around, 15 minutes, depending on how hard you fly it. Definitely 10, but it's going to vary on how hard you make it flap the wings. But a really neat little thing for a kid. I do like it quite a bit for kids, and I kind of enjoyed flying it a bit myself. So I think that covered pretty much everything. I said being styrofoam, if something breaks, you can easily glue it back with Elmer's glue. I got a little bit of Scotch tape here where I kind of cracked this in the back, but it was not busted all the way off. But you can easily repair this thing. Very few parts. It's like $18, I want to think. It's under 20 bucks, I think, so it's not expensive, and it's really neat for a kid. So I think we got everything covered on that, pretty basic. So let's go ahead and we'll take this bird out for a flight review. Okay, everybody, I got the Puma RC flying bird bound up, as you can see, and I'll go ahead and take it up for a test flight here. Now, you do have to hand launch this, what I didn't mention a while ago. And I like to give it a little bit of throttle as I go, so it doesn't want to, nose dive and then you have to take off. So I like to give it a little bit of throttle, which flaps the wings before I take off. So let's go ahead and take off. It's kind of neat. I mean, I think a kid really liked this. I got it turned to the right now. It's a calm day today, what you want. It's flying pretty nice. I don't have it at full throttle. Yeah, occasionally it'll do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. I don't want to end up having. Okay, so I went ahead and picked it back up there. So you can just kill the throttle, as you see here. You just drop it and it'll go like that. And being styrofoam, it's going to, it can absorb some damage, and it's easy to repair. So if you think you can get it in a tree, you don't get to a house or something like that, just kill the throttle on it. It's not made to be flown real high. But it's fun to fly for a kid, I think, and I kind of enjoy it. Like I said, you have to really hold the steering here to get it to go the different directions. And occasionally you see the fluttering will do a very quick stutter where it'll kind of stop, like right there. But it doesn't seem to affect it. It's a very short pause in the flapping. It's never been enough to cause it to affect its flight. My daughter absolutely loves this thing, so this is a neat little toy for a kid. And as you get to the ground, of course, it's not going to want to take off. So you just go, you fly into the ground, just pick it up, and you have to hand launch it again. We'll just launch it up here one more time, and that should be enough to show you guys how this thing will work for a kid. Now I'm going to the right, and it finally turned. Like I said, it tends to want to pull to the left. Oh, there it came back. So I want to make sure it does not go on top of the neighbor's roof over there. Bringing it back to the left. See if you can bring it over this way. It tends to want to do circles quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and cut the throttle there so you don't end up on the back of the porch. I think that's enough to show you guys what this guy can do. So I'm going to go over here and grab this bird, and we'll go ahead and wrap this review up. So overall, this is a pretty cool little bird for a kid. It's very cheap, does not cost a lot of money, and it'd be really good, especially in a wide open area, you know, in a field or a park, someplace where you're not going to get this thing caught up in a tree up high on top of a roof. So I appreciate you for watching the video, and please be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more reviews, and have a good day.
The power of the dark side.